What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. The entire market is absolutely pumping right now. Cardano is pumping, XRP is pumping, Ethereum is breaking resistance lines. So we got a lot to talk about today. Before we get into that, if at any point you enjoy this video, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and turning on my post notifications. I really appreciate the support, everybody. My channel is still super small, so any amount of support goes an extremely long way, and I appreciate it. So let's start off with Cardano here. I'll go over to the daily time frame. And just 2-3 days ago, Cardano was hovering around this $150 to $140 region, trying to break out of this resistance. And at that same time, we were getting a daily money flow crossover to the positive for Cardano. And as I've been saying, these daily money flow crossovers are extremely significant. And look at what Cardano has done afterwards. It is pumped straight up to this daily level of resistance at $1.83. And it looked like it was slowing down a little bit, but it's pumping up some more now, so maybe Cardano wants to keep going. We are getting a red dot on the 4-hour time frame for Cardano, but it is well above the 60 line. So as you guys know, if it's above the 60 line, that means momentum wants to keep going. So what we'll be looking for is a sharp little turnaround of this VWAP and to print a green dot up on this momentum wave above the 60 line, and Cardano should be looking pretty good to keep on pumping here. Now, there was also some Cardano news that helped this pump a little bit. Charles announced that this Friday he will be announcing the date as to when Cardano will be launching smart contracts, an event that Cardano holders have been waiting for what seems like forever. And the way things are looking, Cardano will probably release their smart contract capabilities within the next month and a half. A lot of people are saying end of September probably. And Cardano is currently only sitting 35% down from its all-time high. There are a few key resistance levels above it. This one is strong daily resistance with some wicks up to it, and we're currently sitting above this resistance line right now, which is good. And there's another one I marked over here because of some candles on the 4-hour. It was strong resistance over here before we broke through to all-time highs. We had some support of it right here, and then a wick back up to this line to confirm it as resistance again. So if Cardano can get above this $1.96 level, I think it has a pretty good shot at moving up to its all-time highs here pretty soon. Now jumping over to Ethereum, looking at the daily time frame, the first thing that catches my eye on the daily time frame is how quickly this daily money flow is moving up. We just got the crossover a few days ago on August 5th or 6th, and this daily money flow is moving up very quickly. We're at daily money flow levels that we were at back in March, right before we started the move up to its all-time highs. So the daily money flow is looking good for Ethereum. We are still above the 60 line on the momentum wave, and we did get a red dot back here. So what we would be looking for is for this VWAP to turn around and cross back over to the positive, and it looks like it's doing that. If you see, it's got a nice curved shape to it. It looks like it might want to cross back over to the positive maybe by the end of the day. And if we can get another green dot above the 60 line for Ethereum, we might be looking to push even higher with this move. Now, last night I was watching the ETH chart and I tweeted this out. I noticed that Ethereum has tested this resistance line at 31.76 multiple times. And so I tweeted this out last night, 10 tests of resistance, think it'll break this time. And sure enough, look what happened here. I noticed that we were kind of building up some bullish momentum here. We got a green dot down here with a double bottom. We got a higher low here. So I was kind of expecting a little breakout here, and that's exactly what we got. it looks like Ethereum might be slowing down right now, and we didn't get too big of a pump above this resistance line, only about 3%. What I'm kind of expecting Ethereum to do right now is to come back down and hold this line as support before carrying on, and hopefully by that time this daily VWAP will have turned around, crossed back over to the positive, and we will have gotten a green dot up on this momentum wave, and then we might be able to see Ethereum pump even more. And Ethereum as well is only sitting 35% down from its all-time high. If you look at this move that it has done over the past few weeks, we've pumped up 88% from the bottom. So I would not be surprised if we saw Ethereum all-time highs within the next few weeks or so. And I also wanted to look at Bitcoin as well. But I mean, compared to everything else, Bitcoin is just kind of relaxing at this point. It's kind of an altcoin day. I mean, just look at my watch list. Link up 10%, Atom up 7%, Cardano up 10%, XRP up 13%. And many of these coins were pumping yesterday as well. So it's interesting to see that we're getting kind of a mini altcoin cycle right now. So looking at Bitcoin daily money flow, compared to ETH, you can see it's not nearly at the levels that ETH is. It is working its way up there, though. The daily money flow is getting there. We are about to print a red dot on the daily time frame for Bitcoin, but it is above the 60 line. The last red dot we got was also above the 60 line, and we came back down below it, got a green dot, and it pushed us back up. So what we would be looking for Bitcoin, now that we're getting a red dot on the daily time frame, is for it to kind of just cool off above these levels, hopefully still holding this 200-day moving average as support. And if you zoom in, you can see it got a nice little bounce right off of this 200-day moving average and found resistance of it there, broke through, found support of it here. So what we would be looking for Bitcoin is for it to continue to hold this moving average while we get a little cool down period here, and hopefully the green dot follows soon after this red dot that we're going to get, and momentum can stay above the 60 line for Bitcoin. That would be extremely bullish. Okay, and one more thing I wanted to talk about, and something that I think is very important, is where do we all think that the rest of this bull run will take us? I was a little skeptical of the short consolidation, immediate pump back to all-time highs, and then 100K by the end of September. I was a little skeptical of it. I never counted that possibility out. To me, it did seem a little bit more plausible that we would get a lot more chop in this area, and possibly this bull run would continue out a few months longer than expected, maybe December, maybe February of next year. But if we continue performing like we're performing right now, then, well, we could easily hit $100,000 by September. We could easily peak out in the next 2 months. And I don't think anybody should count that out as a possibility. I feel like if we go on this violent run and pump all the way back up to all-time highs here soon, get to 100K by September, when that time comes, people are going to be blinded again, and they're going to be calling for 300K by December, and they're going to pull a 2017 type scenario where they're preaching a bullish scenario for too long. And I don't want anybody to miss out on their gains because something like that happens. So we need to take all the data into consideration. When we get to September, I think we'll have a much clearer picture as to what is going to happen, and I will try to provide to you the information as best as I possibly can. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and turning on my post notifications, and I will see you all tomorrow for my next video. Peace out, everybody.